Pop me out.
And pop you out, Daddy, and then make you full screen.
You ever dislocated anything?
No. I don't think so. No, I've never broken anything. Never dislocated anything.
Really?
I am an absolute dullard when it comes to it. Yeah. It's boring. I know. Break my finger, please. I need it broken.
You've never broken. So I've never broken anything either.
You've done that before. That surprises me about you. You seem like
I'm
the sort of person
clumsy
to me that just rocks up to school the next day. Oh yeah, neck again.
Look what I've done. No, I don't. I've dislocated like 5 things, but I've never fractured anything either, and I've never broken anything. But my bones have not been where they're meant to be at various points.
Dislocations are the loud ones, right? Is it dislocations that sound like a gunshot going off?
It depends. My ankle, when I dislocated my ankle, I was on a trampoline, and it was actually horrible. This is a hell of a start to this episode, by the way. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
I was on the trampoline at university. For some reason, I decided it'd be a good idea to take my childhood trampoline to uni for second year.
Funny story setup. Okay, we've got the sitcom.
Right.
You know, Stumpy brings his childhood trampoline to his uni house or
uni
halls?
house.
Uni house.
Yeah. Halls is mental, just in the kitchen, and we've got about 4 foot of clearance.
I can imagine the hijinks. Someone almost hits their head. You got a pint that's going. You know.
So basically, yeah, I brought it was like a proper big trampoline, like your classic one that would have a net, but I didn't have a net.
Oh, an outside one.
An outside big trampoline.
I thought you meant like a little personal
No. I brought a
an 18-footer,
a 13-foot trampoline.
13-footer. Wow.
The big circle one, with the big blue band around the edge.
Did it have the band still? Or was it because some of them, when they're old enough, you only get the metal...
Thankfully, it had most of the band still.
Oh, God.
It didn't have all of the band. And I've taken this to my uni house, right? And you would have hated this. This goes so, close to what we were saying about with CJ, when we were saying about how sort of safe and boring and dull you are. We used to jump off the roof onto the trampoline.
The old trampoline.
Onto
the clearly set to break trampoline.
So, my friend's bedroom window, you used to have to, open it up. You had to, sort of force it past where it could naturally open so you could get out, because it had, suicide locks on it. Mm-hmm. So, you'd, go out of that, and then you could jump off the roof onto the trampoline, right? And then you'd get loads of height, right? So, we used to do that. I was then jumping about on it, bouncing around, having a great time.
Okay.
We had about, 8 tyres in our garden, because one of my mates also was, trying to get into kickboxing, so I was kicking a tower of tyres.
Oh, and lifting them and pushing them.
Yeah, doing all that. Yeah.
Rocky style.
I was jumping. He grabs the tyre and he throws it at me when I'm on the trampoline.
That's stupid because they're heavy.
Heavy, and I'm in the air, right?
That's a bad combo of things.
Bad combo of things. So, audio listeners, go fuck yourself. So there's my foot's like this. Tyre comes in. It knocks my foot. And my foot then goes like this.
Oh, it bends it backwards.
I then land.
Oh, on the bend.
And when my foot is sideways. And then I feel, as I land, it goes like a proper, like a big pop as I land. And then then the way back up, it then re-clicks back in. So it goes like bang, bang.
A double click. You had a double clicker.
It double clicked. It went in and out. And I then landed on a trampoline and I screamed so loudly because it hurt so much. My friend indoors heard it. He said he heard my ankle pop out and back in again. He thought we clapped or something. It was that loud.
Round of applause for throwing
Literally, it was
throwing the tyre.
Literally, it was so loud. And then they then got me iced and I had iced my ankle and stuff. And yeah, that was the first time I dislocated it.
Jesus. Well, speaking of ice, that's the topic for discussion on this week's episode of Officially...
Unofficially...
the best podcast on the internet.
We cannot talk about ice.
No, let's go back to your trampoline story. I'm not just going to move away
I'd love to. For the record, I'd love to. But no, okay.
Yeah, We Joined Ice is the title.
No. The title is not We Joined Ice. Absolutely not. There's limits to this, okay?
All right. So yeah, your ankle, so was it, the fact that it clicked back, was it all right then? Did that sort of fix it?
I'm gonna, my joints are awful. It's one of my right leg.
That's why I'm amazed you never broken anything.
I should have done. Maybe how they make aeroplane wings so they bend loads and they don't snap when they're in the air?
Yeah.
And like there's loads of like tolerance. Because if it was like completely rigid, they'd just snap with the forces.
Bridges as well. That's why it's so creepy when you're on a bridge in the wind and it's going. It's like, is this meant
Exactly.
to happen? It's like
it should do that. Yeah. Because if it doesn't, then it
So everything your body does, it should do. Your body is nailing it.
Despite how I look, my body is what my peak evolution.
Great.
Okay. Yeah. So my body has never broken a bone, which is quite nice. And by the sounds of things, you've not either. I've like dislocated my knee twice, my ankle twice.
What's the worst one? What's the most painful?
Probably that ankle. Doing my ankle the first time was probably the worst. My knee hurt, but I just put that back in myself.
Oh, did you? Did you have to, do you pull it out or push it in? I never know the theory.
I probably should
know the theory.
So it was before any Rocket League fans. RLCS Season 5. That LAN, excellent LAN, the LAN, down in London.
About the Olympic
crowd. When I was on my crutches, yeah. I was at the pub that even I dislocated my knee on crutches that someone else brought me, which was very kind of them. I like basically literally stood up off my sofa, turned, and my knee fell out.
Yeah, well, look, the doctor said to you, the doctor said to you, no more turning. And what did you do? You turned.
I turned. I stood up, turned, fell over, and I was like an old person on the floor of my old flat, screaming for help. I was literally going, "Help!
You had a fall.
Help me!" I literally had a fall.
The only thing I get is dodgy ankles. And actually, in the very first... it might not even been the first episode. It might have been our little beta test on the Subpar Odyssey episode 76, where we did this on our original channel, where I talked about standing on one foot and brushing my teeth with my eyes shut. I realised that I've got back into playing football. I've only played it once since
ever
in the new year. Ever, yeah.
You've been on the bench though for the 4 years, and they will call you up at some point.
It's amazing how good I am. Like, this is the one. Like the brother holding the PlayStation controller.
Everyone else is in like really chill kit. You're there like full, like proper kit, shin pads on, ready.
Yeah. They've got bibs on.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I realised that I've stopped doing the stand on one leg and do my toothbrushing thing. So I've started doing that again. And do you know what? My ankles feel stronger than ever. You could kick my ankle. It is a strong old ankle.
I think if I kicked your ankle, I'd dislocate mine.
I'd love to see that.
I absolutely think that would happen.
What would make you feel more powerful than somebody striking you and them feeling pain? That's the ultimate, isn't it?
I think them getting so hurt they can't continue hurting you. That's got to be the end goal with it. Like if you know when like an MMA fighter kicks somebody else in the shin, like, and then they like check it, and then their leg breaks, you must feel so good in that moment of like,
I think if I was in the ring, if I was in the ring and someone shinned me and their own shin bent asunder, then I'd probably just look at him like, "What are you doing?
Well,
what do you expect would happen?"
Imagine them just looking down at them and being like, "Well,
yeah, you know I've got better shins than you. You know that I'm the top shinned fighter in the MMA this year. It's in the stats.
It's the numbers, man. The numbers they benefit me.
You got to respect the numbers, Mason. But yeah, I couldn't. I did white collar boxing once.
You did.
I did, and I'm not much of a sort of lock it. My mindset doesn't really shift to sort of war mode. So as I was walking out, we found out. So we trained for a few months, and we found out who we were fighting on the day. It's 3 2-minute rounds, right? And I found out that I was going to be fighting my then flatmate, guy called Kevin, Irish guy.
That must be like, is that not awkward when you get home? Of like, God,
no.
You punched the shit out of me.
It was more awkward at the time, right? So basically, yeah, they match you with the closest, the best result they could have is a draw, because it means they match you with someone good.
Yeah.
I happened to match against Kevin. And like we chose our own music. I had Huff Plus Puff as my music.
Nice, yeah, great song.
So I walk out, doodle doodle doo. Do you know what I mean? It's all gonna huff and puff. We're gonna huff and puff and blow the house down to and I'm like, I'm walking out en route. I high fived my then stepdad, and then, he offered me a high five. I high fived him, and then I slipped on a step as I'm walking out.
That's funny. He was on Kev's side.
He must have been.
He was on Kevin's side. He high fived you and yanked you out of the way, tried to give him an advantage.
That would explain my 2024 if he was on, the other family's side.
It would.
But then, yeah, and then I ended up, I took a wrong turn as well. I went right, and all the crowd were like, "You go that way," because you had to walk out from like the backstage.
You took a wrong turn.
Yeah, and had people.
Isn't a walkout a straight line?
No, you had to go round. I think I went to the left of the ring instead of the right of the ring or something. I don't know. It was dark.
You ended up in a car park with your gloves on, like,
just punching the floor, just kickboxing an MMA fighter. My shin breaks. my shin breaks on their shin. I'm like, oh shit, I should have taken my own advice.
That's not even what you do in box. What are you doing?
Then eventually, I've only been training for 3 months. Then eventually I got into the ring and I looked up and it's my flatmate Kevin, lovely Kevin, and I'm sort of thinking, it's a bit weird, isn't it? And then it goes, ding, and he punches me. I'm like, what the hell?
What the hell, Kevin? We're
And then
mates.
he punches me again. I'm like, bro, it literally took me about 2 punches to go, oh yeah, I should probably, get into this a
punch
bit.
back.
Yeah, a little bit.
I reckon what you needed to do then after, when you got home, and say he you're in
Smother
the
him.
kitchen cooking together, you should, when he goes to open up a cupboard, you should go, oh, and like flinch. oh, sorry, sorry.
Sorry, sir.
Sorry. Did you ever do that?
What, flinch?
Like, yeah, because that's funny.
I should have done. I could have done. No,
That's comedy
I can't.
flinch.
I can't say I did. What I can say is that the awkwardness after that you described it wasn't the case because 3 2-minute. Anyone watching who's done boxing will know that 3 2-minute rounds does
Long
not
time.
sound like a lot. Like, oh yeah, ooh, easy.
Mm.
My God! By the end of the 3rd round, we were both like, honestly, we were just like,
So is there merit in what Homer Simpson did?
what? Holding it out and then pushing.
Doing nothing, getting punched loads, but expending very little energy, and then final round, a single punch knocks him over.
I mean, you'd have to ask, is it like Ray Sugar Johnson or whatever his name is? Someone in all the
Sugar.
Essex bloke, all the Essex bloke. Ask him. He could tell you. I don't know any boxing theory.
John Boxing.
You could ask John Boxing, and he'd probably say yes. There are fighters that are known to, excel in round 10 or whatever.
And
I don't know,
just
but
they get beaten up. Like that, but you have to be good at taking hits.
you do.
You have
do?
to be
And
good at
flinching.
taking hits. Yeah. what if you're in the boxing ring and you can tell because they obviously when they're about to hit, they're gonna lean back, whatever, and then go through. When he goes back, if you went and flinched out of the way, would you think he'd go, oh sorry, lets his guard down? You can then haymaker him.
If Muhammad Ali was, was
Rest
in
in
the
peace.
ring. Rest in peace. Was in the ring with who's the fellow with the grilling machine, the lean, mean, fat reducing grilling machine?
George Foreman.
Foreman. Yeah, with George Foreman, I think also rest in peace.
Yeah,
But if
rest in
they're
peace, George
ghosts, we're having a fight, right?
Okay.
And George Foreman pulls back and he just goes, don't. In a fight. Like, stop.
So funny. I love it, a little bit whiny. Don't.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Sorry.
Do you reckon
Sorry's funny.
that George Foreman would still pummel?
Yeah, I think so.
I think he would?
Yeah, I think that every boxer, is George Foreman dead? Oh no, I'm thinking of Chris Eubank. Chris Eubank is the really delicate man, isn't he?
Is he?
And he's he's
Softly spoken.
very softly spoken to a almost comic level. Do you know what he sounds like?
No, I don't.
Oh, I
give
need
me
to
a best
find you a
impression.
little.
You're gonna send it to me. Are we gonna have a little listen? I can slot it in. I can slot it in. It'll
let me
add
have
me
a little
7
okay.
hours of editing, but I'll slot it in.
So
Fuck.
he's like, so I used to love boxing. Boxing was my life.
Can you tell me about the moment when you decided to come to this fight to support your son?
I was always coming to the fight. I'm always supporting my son. I'm his dad.
How proud are you right now?
With a performance like that, that's showing grit.
Why does
Honestly,
he sound
he
like
sounds-
Louis.
It's a little bit Princess Diana as well. There were 3 of us in this marriage. Chris, I'm making the real references today.
Yeah, you are. Can you
Okay.
pipe the sound to me using audio?
I don't think so.
I think you probably could if you were smart.
Do you think I can?
I think if you were smart, you could. Also, your camera is focused on London Major rather than your lovely face.
Is
I
it?
just noticed. Yeah. Can you
Right,
put your hand in
camera.
front of it?
Come back.
Oh, that's your hand.
Me now? I can't really tell.
I think that's better, but it could be just because you
It
did
looks
something.
okay. It looks
It looks
good.
fine. You look.
Yeah.
I mean, you look sort of great. Actually, I'd say you look fantastic. Have you been
Thank you.
working out your, I don't know, jawbone?
No. I've been, honestly, right now, pure fat boy. Oh, I'll tell you
Are
what,
you?
yesterday, oh my
Yeah.
God, I ate so much food. I thought I felt like debilitated. I
What'd you eat?
struggled to move at one point.
And it was all savoury, right? No dessert, no cakes, no chocolate.
Yes, correct. So we
God,
went out.
Can't eat that much savoury.
Myself, my wonderful fiance, we went to a wedding fair yesterday, and that was good fun. But I was saying to you a little before we started, the wedding fairs are a little bit odd because we're over halfway through. We sent out our RSVPs. I sent them last night. in
I was
fact,
going to say, because I thought you'd all be sorted by now. Like, it's only 2
No.
months away.
It's not. So we had a load of bits like still to do. So we went to a wedding fair. You kind of think you're going to be there for like an hour and a half, chatting to a load of people, getting this, getting prices, getting whatever. You just sort of go up and make polite conversation with about 4 vendors out of 30. And then the other ones you say like, if you're like just starting out, you talk to more, but like we've sort of got
you
venue,
sort of know what you
we've got we need like 3 things.
Got you.
And we're sort of shopping around. And actually we did find a person who we are probably going to be hiring for a thing, which I'm really excited about. Not hiring.
Get a clown,
Bojo
man.
the clown. No.
Get Bojo the clown.
No.
Just to go about.
What a horrible thing to have at any situation, at any event.
I'm gonna hire a clown to follow you around everything you do.
I will say there's always magicians.
I've had a magician at a wedding, at 2 weddings, and they've been really good.
Do you know what was weird about this one though? They were sort of like a bit of a funnel to get people like from outside into the building, then into like the thing itself, into the wedding fair, into this building. They put magicians at the front door, so that was making like a blockage.
That's terrible design.
They had 2 magicians as the first thing you see when you get in. Why? That's the worst place for an act to be, surely.
Whack them in the toilets, whack them by the urinals.
Whack them in the bogs.
Exactly.
So we were around this wedding fair, did all that, and it was all fine. We were there for like 20 minutes. I tried some rings on, and they were fine. They were all right, and it kind of felt weird having a ring on. I think a lot of people have said that. Like, and I was like, oh, okay, this feels strange, but fine, whatever. And then we went to get some food. We bought, actually, I think you'll like this. It was quite clever. There was a Black Friday deal on a restaurant that we like called The Botanist that does like nice they do like hanging kebabs and they do like burgers and like a load of really nice
hanging kebabs is in like the spinning thing.
Like chunks of like chicken or whatever, like on a hanging thing that you get served, right?
As in a we want plate subreddit sort of offer.
No, because then you've also got a plate, but like it's served on that because then you then pour like oil over it and it makes it all like nice and like crispily crunchily, and then that drips onto the chips and it makes like a whole lovely thing. It's really good.
I don't think I've ever experienced it.
I've
Maybe I have.
not seen it anywhere else, but it's great. Anyone who's a botanist head.
The way you said it is if it was a known thing, like, oh yeah, they've got hanging kebabs, they've got bubbles of taste, they've got streamer pallets. Yeah. Like, okay, am I the idiot?
Yeah, great, yeah. So we went there for that. But they did a Black Friday deal. Whatever you spent on a gift card, they doubled it.
What?
Right?
So it's basically buy one, get one free.
Buy one, get one free. So we bought a £40 gift card.
What'd you get back?
50 quid.
100. Oh.
No, God, you
still pretty good.
Should have guessed, probably. But yeah, it's got about like 40 quid, which was great. So we thought, let's just go for like a massive lunch. Let's just like, because I also bought this in October. So this is free at this point.
Yeah,
like, that's now free. Because it's just,
of course.
That's happened. That money's in the ether. I've not seen that for months. So it's essentially free. Ended up going there and I saw they had a roast dinner on their menu. And I thought, this looks good. It's a nice place. On a Sunday, I rarely get a roast when I'm out. I rarely eat out on a Sunday, so I thought, I'll grab that bad boy. Got the roast dinner, and then I ordered 3 big sides with it as well.
Ooh,
and I'm going to be honest.
Wait. So roast dinner sides, what counts as a side? Because all of a roast dinner is sides, just in one.
Should I tell you what it came with, and then what you can then guess what extra I could have ordered?
Okay, go on. Let's play the game. Round one.
I got the roast beef. I got roast beef as my thing because I also rarely cook beef at home. I thought I could have got a chicken, but I cook chicken easily. It's fine. So
same
roast beef. It came with a Yorkshire pudding. It came
with
big
fat one.
Big one.
Yeah.
It came with carrots and broccoli, and it came with roast potatoes, and it came with gravy.
The absolute classics.
Yeah.
Wait, no pigs in blankets.
Now what did I order as my sides? And they're all roast adjacent sides.
Pig in blanket is my first.
Pig in blanket. Lock it in. I immediately picked up some piggy blankets.
Of
course I did. It's the go.
Okay. Pigs in blankets are the first thing. The second thing.
Go on.
Creamy, cheesy cauliflower cheese.
He's actually 2 for 2. That's actually unbelievable. Right, okay. Now have a little think. I got 3 sides.
I think this third one's crack-headed. I think the third one's an outlier.
I'll just say, it's what you would have with a roast. I didn't order like bubbles of taste. Do you know what I mean? Like I ordered.
They were out of those.
They're out of those. Yeah, I ordered a thing. You have to go 3 for 3 here because this is unprecedented for
Holy shit.
Cool.
Cauliflower cheese.
Yeah, exactly. I think.
Pigs in blankets.
What else would you have on a roast?
You said
dinner?
roasties, right? You said roast potatoes.
Roast potatoes are already there. Correct. Yeah.
Gravy's already there.
Correct. There's one key thing that's missing at the moment.
Like some sort of parsnippy, parsnips and carrot medley.
I've already got carrots. They're already involved.
Brussels sprouts. Like the fancy Brussels sprouts, like roasted and I don't know, put in a bubble of taste and then presented over your head like a spaceman's helmet.
No, unfortunately no. Do you want another guess?
No. I've tried. I've lost. I've lost the mortgage.
Stuffing.
Oh, okay.
Order some stuffing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Good game. I bet the people listening to this were screaming.
They're screaming stuffing.
On the bus right now, next to Doris, who's like, she's knitting. You know, it's a packed bus. It's cold. You know, when it's damp on the bus.
Freezing. Yeah, it smells damp.
And they're, you know, as an OU listener, going, stuffing!
Stuffing!
It's stuffing!
Stuffing, Cole! Well, if you were shouting stuffing on the bus, please make sure that you subscribe, and that you drop everything that you're doing right now to leave a comment. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. We are, 12 episodes in?
13.
Which is cool.
This is unlucky 13, so we'll probably get like 7 viewers because it's unlucky.
Well, make it lucky for us. And drop a little sub. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
I'm going to moan about the lack of comments. I want more comments. I really do. Like, when we say we read every comment and we use them, you know, we've done bits talking about Spotify comments and stuff like that, they really mean a hell of a lot, like seeing humans on the other side talking about these things. So even if it's a smiley face or a love heart or something, but ideally an actual some sort of interaction with this, I, on a personal level, love them. So if you're hearing this, please drop a comment.
Yeah, I'm not bothered, so don't worry about it. You're all right.
That's fair. That's fair. We, Linnea and I are we needed like a 20-minute show.
I won't finish my story then, it's all right.
Oh, is it still on? Sorry, you were talking about your big...
No,
roast.
honestly.
You're the one who threw us into liking and
it's
subbing.
Fine. No, mate, honestly, no, you go. Go on.
Oh,
your
what's
turn.
Your story? What's the...
No, your turn.
Where does your meandering long round story
I'm
go?
not full up yet. In this world, I'm not full up yet.
Wait, weren't you talking about fucking wedding fairs? Are you dual storying
This is on the same day. This is back to back.
What? Meanwhile, your fucking dog is out trying to get salami sausages or something.
I can
What's
do
the C-plot?
2 things in one day.
Christ, this is all the same. Okay, right.
This is all the same day.
All right, just tell. Did you get married yet or not?
No.
Oh,
can I finish?
Yes.
Okay.
I assumed you had by talking about liking and subbing.
No. So I then had all this food. It was frankly too much, and then finished off Anna's chips.
Yeah.
And then she had mushroom
chips?
on her. Yeah, she had chips with her thingy.
I was going to say
hanging
chips,
kebab.
but I thought. Oh, right.
She didn't have a roast. Yeah, she went hanging kebab mode.
Okay, and
she also doesn't like
mushrooms,
mushrooms, and there were mushrooms on the thing, so I ate all the mushrooms, and that was great.
Okay, and the chips.
And then I remembered I saw on the menu it said it was bottomless Yorkshire puddings, and I thought,
weird thing to be bottomless.
Well, I guess it's just easy, isn't it? It's just like batter, isn't it? So
Isn't a bottomless Yorkshire pudding just a donut?
Firstly, no, but secondly, funny. And so I thought I can't have the option for bottomless Yorkshire puddings and then not at least get one more.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so I ordered one and I was so full up. I was like, you know when you're like debilitatingly full up and you're sitting there like this actually starts to hurt a little bit.
Do you feel it in all your body, or for me it's just the stomach?
It's my stomach, but it felt
pushing out
so full, like it was like a rock.
Like hard.
I felt rock solid full of food, right?
That's bad. If someone had attacked you, their fist would have broken.
Their fist would have smashed into smithereens, quite frankly. And yeah, so I thought, right, I'm going to order one more. Ordered one more, had some more gravy, ate that, and then I thought, well, one doesn't feel that bottomless. So I feel like I'm not taking advantage of the bottomlessness here. And I'm sitting here like a fat mouse that got all the cheese. Like, I'm literally leaning back, groaning, going...
You're the shape of a Yorkshire pudding.
I'm going, oh. And then she like comes over, she goes, oh, are you all done? I'm like, can I have one more? Can I have one more? And she went, yeah, absolutely. She then goes off, comes back with another one. I didn't want it. It's been now 5 minutes more. I didn't want this Yorkshire pudding.
Now that is a sort of sad indictment of the state of capitalism in our society. That you, as a man who is satiated, ultimately, when there are people starving in the world, and there's you having, oh, go on, might as well have one more then. The proletariat over here, the upper class, Stumpy Goblin, and an insult to humanity, I would say, is what you were.
And I looked like a manatee at this point as well. And I ate that last Yorkshire pudding. And you know when you stand up after having just too much food and you're literally like, you're like a weeble. You're like a weeble wobble that will never fall down. You're like,
I do.
Oh, God. I was honestly walking around like that. And I thought, I need to walk this off. I need to just figure out what's happening here. Walked around a bit. And then Anna was like, do you want to get a pint? And I was like, obviously.
What a lad. What a lad she is. Did she know? Was this like a peep show, oh, should we get some naan, Jeremy situation? Like, oh, should we get a pint now, Stumpy?
I think she knew that I wanted a pint. Because I didn't get a pint at this place because I thought, I'm only going to have, I was like driving, so I'm going to have one pint and then I'm fine. Yeah. And so I thought, okay, right, we'll go to this pub. Went to a pub, it was closed. I thought, oh, nightmare. Went to another pub, and it was, I should have taken pictures of the signs. I didn't even think this was going to be part of the story. Maybe the weirdest pub I've been to, I'm going to say maybe ever.
More weird than the botanist and its bubbles of taste.
More weird than the botanist with the bottle of taste, right?
Sorry, say that again.
More weird than the bottle of taste.
Is that what you sound like after the pint of the food?
Oh, I was slurring my words. This is pre-pint. So we saw this pub, and this is in Chester. It was called like Ye Oldie Boot Inn or something, and it had a sign saying built in 1605 or something.
Wow.
You walk in, on the door, before you even enter the pub, it says quite aggressively, this is a digital-free zone. No phones, no laptops, no e-readers was on there, which I thought, that's harsh to lump the in like a Kindle. And I'm like, that's barely like a device. And it said, we promote conversation here, real life. And we thought, right, we're
Not
here.
For me.
Let's just go in. We were just going to hang out anyway. We were just vibing. So, all right, let's go in, see what it's like. So it was a cute little pub. Walked in. Despite all of this sign saying, we promote conversation, it was the quietest fucking pub. No one was talking.
Good.
There was about 8 people in there.
Uh-huh.
They were all old blokes. A bloke looked at me and said, you want to mind your head in here, mate? Because obviously I'm tall. And I didn't understand what he said. Yeah, I didn't understand what he said. And I went, yeah. Okay, I'm walking.
They had...
Imagine that. Yeah.
Yeah.
For audio listeners, fuck yourself. So I ended up going to the bar, and Anna is looking at me weirdly, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like ordering. They also have no normal drinks, right? They had their own cider.
I hate this place.
And then they had 2 taps that were their own lager, but it's the same one for both taps.
I hate it.
And then they had like, you know, they have sort of like banks of taps. And then looked at the other one around this corner, same again, right? So they had 2 drinks. It was a cider and a beer, okay?
Honestly, I hate these people and their establishment.
They had probably 4 more of these signs saying, we promote conversation, no digital, no phones, no laptops. If you need to use them, go outside. I shit you not. I should have taken a picture of these.
You couldn't.
I couldn't have done. Imagine those, no phones. Oh.
Yeah. Selfie.
Interesting. So we all at this point we're too far in. I'm thinking we just need to get a drink.
Too far in, too foreign by the sounds of things.
This is where it turned itself around. I ordered 2 pints. What are you thinking?
I don't care.
Cost-wise. No. Cost-wise.
The thing, I realise you're playing a game. I realise it's probably quite low, and that sort of makes up for, hey, I only paid £7 for 2 pints, whatever. The problem is, now, Stumpy, that no atom in my 12.5 stone body cares about the prices of the drinks in this. I fundamentally despise it. From the ground, I hate its vibe. I hate its tone. I hate its pretentiousness. I hate that they clearly thought this is the business plan that will get the punters in, and it's failed. And they thought, no, we'll double down. It's the people what are wrong.
There were so many signs, so many.
Really hate that.
However, £7 for 2 pints.
That's exactly what I bloody said.
I know.
Of their hoppy tat.
I sipped it. Lovely. A lovely lager, quite frankly. And we thought, right, I don't want to sit in this weird big room with all of these people.
It was big as well. I'm imagining dusty and dark and small.
It was sort of, I guess, like middling, but it was bigger than you would have thought by the outside. It sort of went in, then opened up into like a larger pub. Still low ceilings and whatever. So I said to Anna, right, you go find somewhere to sit. So she went around the corner. She like nodded to me. I was like, okay, cool.
There's
grab
a
the
corner.
pints. Went around the corner. And then we sit down in this little boothy thing. Again, in this other separate room, more signs. Oh, there's about 8 more signs.
Fuck
Saying,
off.
no digital, no phones, no laptops. Fuck off outside if you want to take a phone call. Fuck you, right? I was half expecting them because I went to pay on my phone. I thought the woman would look at me and go, cash only.
If
she said cash only,
she tapped the sign.
oh, she would have tapped the sign, and I would have 100%. Even if she poured the pints, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm gone because
Right,
I
that's
fundamentally, as I discussed last episode,
Exactly.
disagree with cash only. Right?
That's fair.
I think that's bullshit. But I did think it was a little bit hypocritical for them to be doing a card machine.
They'll do it if they'll take your money. That's fine by them.
So, and then what do I see, Cole? Corner of my eye. I'm thinking,
rage.
what saves this pub just that little bit more?
Jukebox.
There's only God. No, there's also no music.
Jukebox would have. Jukebox I would have got.
It's frankly silent. This pub, about 10 people in there.
you
I
sure
shit you not. It's silent.
Are you sure you didn't accidentally go into the library?
I
You were
have
so
done.
high off the fumes of the taste bubbles, you know, because they put a little bit of something
Maybe.
special in some of them.
Bit of petrol.
Passive taste bubblage you had.
Yeah.
That actually you walked to the local library and you were just there drinking water. You and Anna, like, oh my god.
Honest to God, it was like
no music
walking
in
into
here.
someone's front room and I felt rude. Like,
Fuck
it was,
that.
there was no music going on. You could hear somebody the other side of the pub go, yep, you can hear that, right?
What were they? Was everyone there by themselves, just like sipping their drinks, or
So there was like,
reading?
there was a couple that was like chatting, but honestly, they were talking like this, like it was a real whisper. And I was like,
What?
okay, that's odd, right? The other people, it was sort of like, the seating was also quite bad. There was sort of like a long bench that ran along the right wall, and then you've then got on the left wall is the bar, like in the corner.
Okay.
Everybody was sitting on the bench on the wall, facing inwards to the pub. So you sort of walk in, and there's this like row of almost like vultures that all just turn to look at you when you enter.
The turn was creepy. Like the start of a kids' party, before it's filled up, you know, like the local,
yes.
the local village. What's it called? Like a village building.
Hall?
Village hall.
hall.
That's on Village
Yeah.
hall. Before everyone's arrived, the first few people are there. They've got their little jelly and they've got a little thing of Fanta, and
Yeah.
they just sort of sat waiting for
They
everyone
got
to
a panda
arrive
pop.
before you start playing Kiss Chase or whatever.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Before you don't get asked to play Kiss Chase. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're
I know.
30.
Like, oh no, guys. Yeah.
You're in the village hall. Anyone want to play any Kiss Chase?
Anyone want a panda pop?
Kiss Chase on the cards, is it?
Oi! No electronics. Don't call your mum.
No digital. Don't call your mum. No e-readers. I'm 9. So yeah, everyone like looks at you. We either go to the back room. I see in the corner of this room a beacon. I see a dartboard.
Yeah, I was thinking pool
And
table.
I'm
but dartboard,
thinking-
okay.
Excellent. So I'm sipping my pint, and at this point, I'm like, this place, we just have to get through it and then leave, then we'll go home or whatever. I go to the bar, and I'm like, oh, have you got any darts? The dartboard. And she goes, no, she said, oh yeah, hands me what I can tell as a very non-dartsman, nice darts.
Yeah, like fat ones, heavy
weighty,
ones. Yeah.
nice and grippy.
Did they
whatever,
have,
right?
you know, the little plastic sort of thing at the end of the
flights.
flight? Did it
Yeah.
have a little cage for the flights?
No.
The cheap ones, you just push it in, right?
It was
But
a
I've-
pushed-in one that I will also say
Okay.
I ended up breaking one of them accidentally.
Fuck
And my grouping was, if anything, too good. And
Say
they just
like, oh,
hit
should
each
I
other.
order you a new one?
Yeah.
No? Out I go then.
Get out! Yeah. So then I said, I was like, do you need me to like leave anything like behind, like an ID or whatever? Because they sometimes ask you to have like a little deposit-y thing. And she said, no, you're all right. And I was like, oh yeah, it'd be really weird if I stole them. And she just went, yeah.
You said, why did you say that? That's a weird
I
thing
don't
to say.
know.
That's a weird thing to say.
I don't
It's a
know. I
weird situation.
panicked.
I'll give you that.
It's
But
really, because she was so not forthcoming, and I felt like there needed to be some friendliness. I was like, oh, it'd be weird if I stole them. And she went, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I take it back, mate. If that's the establishment I need to erect to stop you coming in with your weird humor,
Is that weird?
I think that's a weird comment. I think
Funny
it'd be weird.
though, no? Because it would be
No.
weird if I stole them.
It would, but I think once you've said it, it's put the thought there. Do you know what I mean? Like, if someone hands you a dog, you're like, weird if I kicked it. Like, well,
Yeah.
yeah, it would be.
Yeah,
Why have you said that?
it would be, yeah.
I'm thinking that
Are
to
you
you said
thinking
that.
about that? Yeah.
Why has that crossed your mind?
I don't know. I just thought like, it's not.
Uh,
I was trying to like make her feel more comfortable because she seemed a bit on edge.
God. Is that because were they all small? Like tiny. I imagine you've accidentally maybe it wasn't the library. Maybe you went into like a magical elf world or like a dwarf world where the cultures are similar but not quite the same.
Well, they're no digital. I don't know if I've said that. No phones, no laptops, no tablets, no fucking e-readers as far as I'm
Gnome
concerned.
digital. That's what they call it.
Oh yeah, so we ended up getting the darts, played round the world, best darts game, had a lot of fun with it. So Anna had thrown one dart in her life before this. I then had to teach her how to like play, how to stand, whatever. She's also left-handed, and so she was like trying to figure it all out. She got to the bullseye with me.
Really?
I was like, what the hell is going on? She was like, at one point she was leading. I was on like 8 and she was on 13.
God.
I was like, what the hell is going on? And then I won the first one. And then I was saying, I was so full up, obviously, still from the food. I got halfway through my pint, and I think it had started to expand my Yorkshire puddings that were in my stomach.
You were fermenting. You were making
Honest
your own
to
alcohol.
God, I was hard as a rock, my stomach.
Well, after the weird stealing thing.
My stomach was hard as a rock. After kiss chase in the pub, I was hard as a rock. My stomach was like a bowling ball. I was standing there groaning and farting, and I was struggling to like move.
You were self-propelling.
It was horrible. It was so hard to like move around, and I was the one getting the darts out the board. I got halfway through my pint and I had to stop because I was like, I can't consume anything else. I feel so sick right now. And then she then won, do you want me to mention, she won the next game of Round the World.
So wait, why did you have to get the darts out? Because she couldn't reach?
Just because it was the gentlemanly thing to do. She could then stand, I'd like go up, get them out, pass it to her.
I was going to say, she's smaller than you and good at darts. She's not just smaller, she's Luke littler.
Very good.
Is what I was going to say about 4 minutes ago, but then you started talking about being a propelled rock. Man.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah. Honestly, I was like
I've been sitting on that one.
I was like a farting bowling ball. It was horrible. And so, yeah, I was my Yorkshire pudding started to expand in my stomach, like being engorged by beer.
Right.
And I thought, this is awful. So we finished up our game. And honestly, I waddled back to the car, groaned as I got in.
I can't wait to marry you.
I had to then drive home. She also finished my pint. She was such a lad yesterday. We played darts, and then she had a pint and a half while I struggled.
What a legend! No, that's the sort. They're the sorts of things that make you even more attractive. Did you figure the last few things out? Did you actually? Was it productive?
It was we were saying it was a productive day, very productive day. So yeah, there you go. The weirdest pub.
That sounds awful. That sounds absolutely
we need to go
atrocious.
to that pub, Cole. When you come up here.
Let's
we
vlog it.
have to go to that pub.
Let's walk in. Hey guys, we're going to the local. Let's go in and say hello to all the locals. Hey everyone.
I did say to Anna, should we take a picture? And she went, no. Just, no.
Was it aggressive? Was it teetering on aggression?
It wasn't like you could miss the signs. I think they probably printed 15 signs, and they were all in this relatively small pub.
Were they like brass sort of signs that you stick to the wall?
It was a piece of paper that was nailed in. So they've used a printer. That's technology, as far as I'm concerned.
They choose to exist in society, eh?
They choose to partake in this society. Curious.
Well, so it's like my local is my... And by the way, yes, I'd love to go to this place. I'll join you at the freak show.
Pub.
I'm in. Sign me up. I will hate it, and I will report back. But yeah, my local, obviously I won't say what it's called, but... Linnea worked there post-COVID. She worked there for a few years at weekends, and now she works full-time, but she still does normally 1 day a week there as well. And we went in there on I want to say Friday. Yeah, it was Friday night because then we went to football the next day. And honestly, she's like a celebrity in there. She goes there, it's all the blokes going, "Oh, how you doing, Linnea? Hey, how are you?" I'm sort of stood there. Honestly, it's like, imagine going to the Oscars with your celebrity wife. And it's like, you've got to sort of stand there slightly awkwardly and be happy and sort of sit there and smile and stuff like that. No one's ignoring me, but she's the focus of attention.
You are like John Swift.
Basically,
That's you, yeah.
And I love it. I absolutely love it. To be fair, it's probably how she feels at Rocket League events and Anna feels when we're at Rocket League events. So it's probably, good to have the boot on the other foot a little bit. But then we went in because we were going to play in our home a couple of days before Codenames Duet. You want to play Codenames?
I love Codenames. Goodness me, I love Codenames. I've never heard of the Duet Edition, no.
It's designed for, that could be your wedding present, so forget I'm saying any of this. I've literally just thought of this now, so will I. That's the sad thing, but right now the thoughts cross my mind, which is very thoughtful of me. But yeah, it's you against the clock. So take turns giving a clue and then guessing and then giving a clue and then guessing the other person. And then every time you take a go, you give away a token. Can you do it with the correct number of tokens, right? So we thought we were going to go in there, have a nice pint, sit in the corner and play it just between us. So we get there and we're sort of, it's not, we expected that we'd go to like our own table, but it's a bit busier than we thought.
Okay.
So we were sort of near people and around people. And anyway, we're playing and I can see this bloke to my right who, he had a Geordie accent. And I could see him sort of glancing over as we were playing. You know, out of curiosity.
Yeah.
And then, at one point, he's like, so, wait, what's going on there? What are you trying to do there then? And I was explaining it to him. And he got well into it and he was like, nudging his wife because they were down here from Newcastle just on a holiday to see the south of England for the first time.
Okay.
He was like, hey, check this out. This game, I can't remember what he said. He was like, oh, it's incredible or something like that. He was like,
was he amazed at this
his
thing?
mind. I mean, it was a few points in, so that probably added to the, emotion.
They've got colour on paper. We've only got black and white up north. We've only got black and white stripes in our football kit. That's all we know.
But yeah, he was asking me how the game worked, and I was explaining it. I was explaining, there's death cards, so I was trying to say it without giving away to Linnea, who could hear me, what the ones was. So I was like, if she says this one, we lose, but I want her to say that one, but they're similar, and trying to explain it all. And he was, he sort of searched it up, and he's like, oh, we got to get that, because I asked him if he does games and board games and stuff. He was like, yeah, we love board games and card games.
Wow.
So, Codenames. I don't know who makes Codenames, Mattel or whatever.
But yeah, Nestle.
Got you a fucking sale. But it was lovely. It was lovely, because, like, we both wanted to go in there and just play in our own little bubble. And it quickly became
That's
clear.
exactly where I would be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we made the decision to go into the public place. So then if people around us are interested, we can't then go, no, it's our zone.
You then become the bad guy.
Exactly. Take it or leave it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So while we did want to actually sit and play the game properly, it turned into a bit more of a sort of show and tell. And that was nice too, and we bought into that.
Yeah,
and
that's good.
It was lovely because they were really friendly, and I'm glad that we gave a good account of place where I live to some people from the far north, from near where you live.
Very cool. Still quite far. Still very far.
Fucking, America close.
It's like 3.5-ish hours away, I guess. It's very. Yeah, mate. It's so far away from the northwest. It's mad.
God.
Yeah.
Geography's big, isn't it?
Very big. The geography's bigly. I'm still very far from it. But I've not been to Newcastle. We've been to Sunderland.
We have.
Same place, basically.
What did we do in Sunderland? That was
filmed
Resolve, wasn't it?
Resolve, Rocket League team that does exist in our world, but not in your world, dear sweet viewer.
Exactly.
When we filmed in like that old car dealership, and it was the coldest shoot we've ever done in our lives.
And they were going, hey, hot day today, innit? Because they were wearing shorts.
God, this man from Bristol and Newcastle, by the sounds of things.
Yeah, from Brewcastle.
God, that's what they call it. There must be a pub there called Brewcastle.
There should be. There must be. I imagine your place. That was probably the name. Do you remember the name of the beer that your lot sold? Your new best
I
place?
actually don't. It was one that it had basically, it was the same logo on the lager and the cider, except one said cider, one said lager. That's the only difference. It was just, it was
gins, J2Os, any of that?
I couldn't see. I genuinely could not tell you if they had a fridge. It was so weird. We could not have had more polar opposite pub trips.
No, mine was warm, welcoming. I mean, it's so like the owner of the one where Linnea was. He's a moody bloke, but he's sort of like performative moody.
Yeah. Does he actually care?
Yeah. He does care. He does care, and he's in a grump, but also he sort of does a cheeky. Anyway, have a good day. You know what I mean? He's like he's one of those old blokes, and we love him very much. But he's like. He doesn't have a TV there, and that's part of the sale. Do you know what I mean? Like all the other pubs around here have tellies and stuff like that, but he's
no
but
digital.
If you wanna, but I've had football on. When everyone's chatting and I've been there on a football day, I've had it on the table, and that's fine. As long as it's not loud and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I reckon your one. We should go in there and bring. Mate, fuck it. Let's go goblin mode. Let's ruin it for them.
Do you remember when we ruined that one pub near where you used to live? On that snowy day, it was like a really nice little pub. Me, Cole, and your mate, our mate, but your mate.
A place called Downham Market, because I don't live there anymore.
Where old people go to die.
Very old people place, yeah.
And we went to it was like a really snowy day. We wanted to go to the pub, so we went to this little pub around the corner. Lovely little pub.
Walk.
Really, and it's like it was so snowy, like probably like half a foot of snow, really snowy.
Yeah.
And we ended up going to this pub, went in there, cute, quiet, cozy little thing, quite quiet, but there's like a little bit of chitter chatter, like some like drinks like being like tinked about, whatever. And it was all very nice and chill. And then we saw a jukebox in the corner.
I remember this. I do remember this.
And
I don't think we ruined it, did we? I don't remember
I
ruining
think that
it.
we became somewhat loutish.
Did we?
I think we were loutish, and I found that very... No, I think that's very funny. We got lots of stink eye. Lots of people giving us a look of, for fuck's sake, which I thought was hilarious.
I thought we were just quite innocently using the jukebox that there was.
I'm pretty sure that we were playing like Toxic by Britney Spears.
Yeah, but it's
and
on
we were
the
playing
jukebox.
like Imagine Dragons and stuff in this really cute little pub. And we were like queuing up songs like 50p a time. It was on our phones. I think we had to go up there so people knew it was... No,
Mate,
we didn't have to go up there. It was on our phones.
Did you ping it?
Yeah, and we were then thinking, do you reckon they know it's us? And we looked around, and it was like 6 old blokes, and then us on our phones giggling while Britney Spears played.
That's making me sad, I'll be honest, because I remember that as being quite a nice thing. Oh, man.
No, I loved that. That made me laugh a lot.
Bad guy.
We were the bad guys, and it was great. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I could bring back jukeboxes. I think everything should have a jukebox. The train.
Everything. The
Bus,
hospital?
the library, each hospital room. So when someone's there, you know, they've got an operation in 4 hours, they're bored, just play a bit of Toxic. They'll be there, they'll be wiggling their toe that they can move.
Yeah, maybe.
That's so you can check if they're still alive after the incident.
I'd want it per floor, I think. So for like the children's ward, you could play like Lil Wayne or something and just really fuck with the vibe.
They'd love it. Look, and some of them might not make it to adulthood, so they might as well enjoy some adult music.
End of the song. If they're there for like palliative care, they might not.
God, imagine the doctor saying, "You've got less than 1 Lil Wayne left." That sounds like you're mocking them.
God, yeah. Well, yeah, I remember that very fondly of us ruining that pub. But we had very different pub experiences by the sounds of things. So
yeah, we did. We bought a big fuck off fridge recently.
Love that for you.
The fact that I'm mentioning it now, and Lanae and I will do like a baking stream using it, so I'll be able to, and it fuels the food that I have here while working. So it's definitely a business purchase at my
if you want
to
get involved, Huel at Huel. If you want to sponsor us at Huel.
I'd love to be sponsored by Huel.
That'd be crazy good.
Can you like fucking email them and ask?
I'll at them.
Could you send an actual business email? Because
Yeah,
that is part of your role in this company to reach out. Have you ever reached out to anyone and said, "Hi, can we have this sponsorship?"
I've asked our agent to reach out.
Have you? Have they done it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, ask Huel. Maybe let's wait till we get
responsive. That's a different question entirely. Cool, go.
Maybe let's wait till we get like 300 views per podcast.
All
rather
right,
than
deal,
your hundreds. But we're on the way up to being
we are.
sponsored by Huel DeVille. But yeah, no, we've got a fuck off fridge, proper big fat
Big boy.
America. It's bigger than we would have thought. We ordered it from Curry's, and it's like a brand called Hiya. You heard of that?
Hiya.
Hiya.
I
H-A-I-E-R.
got your food in me, love.
I think they are like to household appliances what Huawei was to mobile phones.
Okay.
Or
BYD.
BYD.
You know what
is to
BYD
cars.
stands for?
Bring your own dick.
No, it's not bring your own dick.
Dick.
It's build your dream.
With a car.
Yeah, guess so. I just always see that on their adverts, and I'm like, you didn't need to tell people because that's lamer. It's lamer to say, call yourself BYD and just don't say why you're called that. That's fine.
Refuse to elaborate.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've got this fridge, and do you know what, mate? I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. It's got a piddly little water dispenser at the front that goes. No, it's more of a.
Yeah.
It sounds like wee.
Yeah.
But my God, it's
Little
cold and
piss
nice.
dispenser.
Yeah, little piss dispenser.
Oh.
And then it's also got. It doesn't do ice, the pressy thing, but in the freezer bit, it's in 3. So full height. Right side is the fridge. Top left is like a fridge freezer crossover. It's sort of like it's fridge freezer fluid, depending on what you set it as.
Yeah.
And bottom left is freezer. And in the freezer bit, there's trays built in, and then you twist it, and the eggs go driddling, and then you pull out the tray, and it comes with its own scoop.
That's cool.
I've been icing, man.
I love it.
I've been in the winter, become cold, and
I've been icing about it too. I love it, like a nice
you?
cold squash. Oh yeah, like a nice cold squash or cold water or whatever, an iced coffee. Yeah, I'm all
Do you have
over
room
that
for a
bitch.
fuck off fridge?
Yeah, we've got quite a big one. It's like
How big? How
it's
big
got
are we
like
talking?
the big double doors. Is it a double?
Nice.
Yeah, it's a double doorer, and then there's
Nice.
2 big like thick drawers on the bottom
Nice.
that like you pull out, and but we got like our icing is a thing that we have to do ourselves, and it's not plumbed in. My big
Not
one
as
would
ours.
be plumbing. It's hard
yeah?
in the
You want
UK. In
plumbing?
America, I think it's a lot easier because you've got a lot more room and you can just plumb stuff around the back or whatever.
Full of pipes, America. That's what they say.
Loads of pipes. I would love to have a plumbed-in fridge freezer that then does the cold water on demand, because we have to fill up a little piddly tank and it does like 4 pints or something, so it's not really worth it. And then it's got no ice dispenser in there. And I'd love to have a proper, it makes its own ice. You put your thing in it and it goes, big ice comes
That'll be
out.
my next one. Yeah, this is like
That's
a
the
sort
goat.
of. It's a silver. I've got like a silver plus medal with this fridge, and I adore it. You know, having
That
to scoop
it sounds
and
great.
pour.
It sounds like a gold to me, to be honest.
Well, so the gold is pressing it, and you choose whether it's
okay,
slush
yeah.
or. But that's like the sort of next. That's the £2,000 fridge.
Are you
Mine
a
was-
small ice or a big ice guy?
I like
you know,
big cubes.
ice shavings.
Fat cubes. No, fat cubes, man.
I don't
So
like
I-
ice shavings. Because
No, I don't either. Because they just
yeah.
you drink. Do you drink them? Do you let them hit your teeth?
and
There's
it's
no
sort of it
technique.
hits your teeth and it gets like a bit stuck, like kind of if you're drinking out of like a fast food cup and it's like
Yeah.
tiny ice.
Yeah.
It gets stuck in that. It also melts too quickly, then waters stuff down too quickly without making it cold enough. Whereas a big ice cube will melt, but you need like 5 of them or whatever, and it then melts at a nice rate. Big ice cubes all the way, 100%.
I'm agree. We're both part of Big Ice Cube. I'm a top lip filterer when it comes to sipping with ice. So I'll sort of like I've got my cup and I'll like.
Do you have a sensitive little teeth as well?
My front ones are. My side ones are. Look at that gap. Look at that gap.
That is an unbelievable
Describe it
gap.
for the audio listeners.
You could fit a pound coin between it. You could.
10p I'll give you.
10p. You know, you could fit. You know, those like rolls of pennies. You could fit that through sideways.
A whole roll.
It's like a 10-centimeter gap in your teeth.
roll through coal.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, mate. Mr. Turkey Teeth over here.
Whole roll cool coal. That's what they
Whole
call
roll
you.
cool coal. You're
Whole
Mr.
roll
Turkey
cool
Teeth, aren't you, mate?
I wish I was turkey teeth. I'm getting my wisdom tooth out.
Can
That's
we see
like
the,
a thing.
Can we see the gap? Can we see the gap?
I'm getting it out.
Oh, can we see the teeth?
It'll be
bit.
that one. It's this one. It's like, you know, I've had like issues with my teeth before where like it, you know, when we were in France this last year and my tooth was
Yeah, I had to
really hurting.
deflap. Didn't they like
got
used
like
to
a
burn it
gum
off or
flap.
something?
Yeah, basically I was told they had to like cauterize it off. They did that a little while ago and it helped for a bit. And then I went to my new dentist because I've moved and they said, oh yeah, we don't really do that anymore because it just grows
Oh.
back. And I'm like,
That's what I've been saying.
fucking wish they told me that. So now they basically said, now we need to get that bad boy out. And I was like, ugh. So I'm having my wisdom tooth removed in
How
like
they
a few
doing it?
weeks.
How are they doing it?
Well, the guy said,
Local?
so I had an x-ray
Anesthetic?
on my
Uh-huh.
teeth and they said there's like a nerve that runs down your jaw and obviously your teeth have little feet on it, little legs. On my left side, it's fine. The like little legs don't touch the nerve. On the right-hand side, the little legs touch the nerve, right? So they said
Okay.
if we take this tooth out and we take the little legs out as well, that could affect the nerve. And there's a 1 in 100 chance they can make your lip go numb.
Forever.
Right? Yeah, forever. Permanently,
Oh,
it would damage
shit.
the nerve, right?
Good
1 in
odds, but,
100. So that's not bad. And then they said, in general, so my left side is not touching the nerve. And they said, that's like a 1 in 1,000 chance. So I'm like, oh, that's basically free. So that's fine. I'm just doing that, whatever. That's easy peasy. So they said, we're going to put off doing the right one for now to see if this one gets basically, I have more issues with it. Which I
Okay.
probably will at some point and I will get it out. But he said he doesn't want to do 2 in 1. So I was like, okay, that's fine. fair
How
enough.
much of your lip will go numb?
He just said part of your lip. But because I speak for a living, I kind of don't want any of my lip to go numb.
Oh yeah, my name's probably
Yeah, exactly. I did say I speak for a living. He goes, oh, it won't affect your speech. And I was thinking, I still don't want numb lip.
Easy for a dentist who hides behind his mask, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh, I
hey,
use
you're
my tools
hiding.
for a living. Exactly.
me
Hygiene
your
and
lip.
hiding.
His lip's
Exactly,
like,
right? Exactly. And they go, it won't affect you.
Please.
Don't worry, Alex. You'll
So-
live forever.
What they're going to do instead is they're going to chop my tooth in half and then see if the little legs, if they're wiggly wobbly. If they're wiggly wobbly, then they'll pull them out. But if they're not and they're solid, they're just going to let the gum grow over it,
Are
right?
you going to be awake through all of this?
Yes.
Cool.
So I've never had an operation or a thing like this. And I said to the guy, I think he knew I'm still very nervous about it. I'm doing it, but I'm nervous. I've never had an operation. I've never been put under. The worst I've had was having it localized, and then I couldn't feel it, and then they just cauterized it, and that's whatever because it wasn't too bad, right?
I had like an abscess on a tooth many years back, and they injected by it, and then 10 minutes later,
it makes it feel massive, right?
It makes it feel big, and it's also my biggest worry was that I was gonna bite my lip off because it's really addictive to do that. I was going on to that. I was thinking, I don't know how hard I'm biting right now. I should probably not because I can see myself just go, oops, and just biting all the way through, right? But then they got the clamps. They got the clamps, and he just fucking, 1 foot on the side,
1 foot on your face.
And literally he just yanked it and bent it until it came out. And I was just hearing crack, 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 pull.
What?
Where
did you go?
This one here.
Yeah.
Just my local dentist.
Like an alleyway?
Down the alleyway. Yeah, down the alleyway. Yeah, guy called Ali. Guy called Alleyway.
Alleyway.
Alleyway said, come here. He got the clamps. Got a needle.
Well, that makes you feel better.
Ever since then, I've been sort of keen to inject myself with those needles.
Okay.
But he sells them to me. It's quite a good system, really.
Oh, that feels good. That feels fine then.
But it feels fine.
He basically said to me, I'll send you an email. He's yet to do that. Saying like what you're doing and what happens and stuff. Basically, they're going to inject it, make it numb. Then he said, all you're going to feel is a drill. You'll feel the vibrations of it, and then it'll be done. And then the next day, it'll then really hurt.
He said the sentence, all you're going to feel is a drill.
Yes, he did, yeah.
That's the bit I wouldn't want to feel.
I don't want to... No, as in, you'll feel the, vibrations of it, and you'll feel the, idea of it. But,
what I'm saying is when you're in agony and it's cutting through, you'll go, I did say you'd feel the drill.
I'm scared. I'm actively scared. I'm completely fine with, blood. I'm fine with whatever. I'm all good. I give blood all the time. I'm all good with it. I think it's just... I have never... it's not even an operation, a thing that I've never had a filling.
Genuine
I've never
question.
had I don't know.
Would you like me to be in there squeezing your if you could blip me into existence to hold your hand and go, it's okay,
no, I would
Alex.
not.
Would you not?
No, because
Why?
Anna's doing it.
No, but she's busy. I'm saying in a vacuum where it's either just you or it's me.
Or you.
And you've got to trust me to not, go, oh, that doesn't look good, mate. Because I don't think I would. I think I'd be very mature in this.
I think you would be so mature it would be boring. So yes, it would be fine. I'd let you. And if it was switched round, would you want me there to calm you down?
Well, the thing is, I'm not a complete and utter pussy, so I'm feeling fine, mate. So if you want to be in the room,
right,
then go for it.
Well, no, actually, I don't want you there.
We can discuss.
Because you called me a pussy.
No, I didn't call you. I said I wasn't a pussy. I said I explicitly am not a pussy. That doesn't mean that you are.
In a vacuum, I am not a pussy, is what you're saying. Okay.
Exactly. I'd be having business conversation hey, if we upload them crack on the 7th of January.
Would you let me have a go?
Has the dentist said it's okay?
He said there's a higher risk of your lip going numb if he has a go.
Are we talking from 1 in 1,000 to 1 in 900?
He doesn't know.
Just more.
It's inherently more risky.
Then no. If it's more risky, then no. But if it's someone has to press this button, do you want your friend Alex to do it? Sure. You can be the one to... Because I bet you'd go 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah. Unplug wires at random.
Oh shit!
I just start yanking at wires. Yeah, but yeah, so that's happening in 2 weeks or so, 2 or 3 weeks. I'm having that done.
You're gonna be off for a week, aren't you?
Yes, he said it should hurt for 2 or 3 days. But anybody who has had their wisdom tooth out, let me know. Let me know what it's like because I do not know. And I've seen those, those videos on the YouTube of people being all in America where they're fully put under,
they're high,
and they come back out. And they've got their mouth is all stuffed full of gauze. And then they're like, oh my God, Mom, I just want to come. Oh.
Wait, what?
And it's like, what the hell are you saying?
What? Was that the sequel to Charlie Bit My Finger? I don't remember that episode.
Mom, I'm going to come. But there's where they say what they're thinking.
I get that. And that is your biggest nightmare, right? To say what you're thinking at any given time.
That is absolutely my nightmare. But yes, I'm not going to have the full, going under and stuff. It's just local, so...
For 3 days, would you rather have it so that every thought you have is verbalized? As in, you think with your mouth, Or I've got to try and think of the counter to this.
Because that's bad.
That's real bad. That's a bad one.
Because the amount of also just jokes that I think of and think, that's not that funny, I won't say it. But I'd have to say it at that point. Or if I'm going to say that's too offensive, then I just don't say it.
And you've already said it.
I've already said it.
By the time you think, imagine if, I've noticed, you notice something, someone goes by, you spot something. Or for 3 months, you can't communicate in any way. You can't speak, you can't nod. You can watch TV and stuff, but you say Anna was watching TV and want to change the channel, you just have to go and do it. So you can do the thing to communicate, but you can't point at the TV and go, you just got to go and turn it. And if she goes no, then she turns it back. Just
yes,
little things
I
like
would
that.
Absolutely rather the first one.
You'd rather 3 days of saying what you think.
Because
you can't put yourself in a padded room. You've got to go about your business.
I wouldn't stream because I'll be hurting anyway. Or are you saying that I have to stream?
I'm not saying you have to stream, but I am saying, if you were going to go to Tesco, you've still got to go to Tesco. If you were going to go to the bank, you've still got to do it. You can't be like, right, I'm lying.
I'd put a mask on. I'd put like a COVID mask on and headphones. So if anybody looks at me weirdly, maybe I just pretend to have a tick.
I mean, you do have a tick.
I just walk around and then be like, if I say something awful, like, I'd like do a little tick. One of them.
Oh, so you'd then say lots of not awful. You'd feed in a tick.
Okay. Yeah, I'd then be like, that bread's ugly. Tick. And I'm like, piss off, fatso.
Oh, mate. All right, let's not say bad things on the podcast. You can't call bread ugly and people fatso. The depths.
Out of the way, Chunko Pop.
Whoa, the evil depths of Stumpy Goblin's mind.
Maybe I'd do that.
Are there to be mind. That's too much, arguably.
Maybe. Hey, that's the future that we live in, mate. That's what I'd try and do.
Before we head, because we're up to the 1 hour, up to triple figures on this podcast. I hope everyone's enjoying it so far.
Very free-form podcast. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, so the fridge is something that I told my sister that we got a fuck off fridge, and she was like, I remember when you were a kid, what 2 things you always wanted. I was putting it there going, see, because I've been saying this to Linnea. That is a fridge that does ice and a pool table as well, right? So I've got one of those 2 things.
One of the 2.
And I'm thinking this year when we get our garden sort of sorted, you can get like outdoor pool tables.
Okay.
Ones that they live outside.
Are they any good?
That's the question. But they run about $2,000 for like a proper one. So I'm toying. If we can get some viewership on the old Poddy scene.
Could you not have one like in the bit that you've just put a roof on?
No.
Would it be too big?
Enough. Basically, I'd rather not have a pool table than have a pool table where it's like,
yeah, fair enough. You could put like
lifting up at the walls.
Can't you put like a thing on it to then make it into a table though? That's the thing you can do, right?
But there still wouldn't quite be enough room. But yeah, so they're my 2 things that for whatever reason I've always had in my mind of when I've made it. Have you got any? Have you got anything where you've thought like since you were a kid you always wanted a bright green dress or just something I don't know, whatever? I
remember my us early on in this content journey. We said, that if we, I said this to my mum. Maybe I think I said it to you. The day that I get my flights paid for to go somewhere, I will think I've done it. I've made it in some way. And I remember the first time, I don't know where I went, which is probably quite bad, but I went somewhere. Someone paid for flights for me to go somewhere.
The Vegas one was the first one, wasn't it? Where we got flown to Vegas by Epic.
Was that the first one?
I think that was the first one.
That was the first one? Jesus.
Was Germany before
Germany
Vegas?
Was after
I think
that.
Yeah. I think it was Vegas.
2017 was Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, God. Okay, well, there you go then. Yeah,
God, it might have been. Only 2 years into it.
Yeah, and I was like, the day that I get my flights paid for to go and work somewhere for somebody, then I will know that I have made it. Like, at least professional, I know that I have made it. So that happened pretty quick. So that was good. And then,
have you got anything from a kid? Like, you remember saying to your mum when you were a child, like, I want a house with 3 bathrooms. I don't know, anything.
Not that I can think of, because I always wanted to be like, I wanted to just be a zookeeper, so I feel like I'd already set my sights on my job would be my dream.
So you want to be Matt Damon and We Bought a Zoo. That is your
I would like to
future.
be Mr. Popper with his penguins.
At some point, you will sell your half, a very profitable subpar to me, and you'll go and live in a zoo, and I'll stay and continue making millions, and it will be a gradual decline, but one day I'll look back and think, man, I never really built it back after Stumpy left, but I'll be rich, and I'll be alone as an old man.
That's what you want. You want to be alone in a big house that you can barely heat.
But I'll call up one of my underlings, and I'll say, the last video was rubbish, you're fired. And I'll put the phone down and I'll go,
Put your feet up in front of the fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds awful.
And I'll
so
say,
I hope
Linnea,
that you enjoy
and
it.
then she's left me 4 years ago. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well,
and then
I'll
you
call up
go,
another underling.
ah.
It's good to be old and sad and rich.
It is. Everybody, if you have a dream that you would like to achieve,
right,
let us
Martin.
know in the comments. If it's on Spotify, if it's on iTunes, I don't know if iTunes exists. If it's on iTunes, if it's on YouTube, please let us know. Subscribe, like, all those things. Thank you very much. This has been Officially,
Unofficially.
the best podcast on the internet, and I hope that you all enjoyed episode 13. Wrapped and ready. Goodness me. Like a frat boy at a house party.
Wrapped in what you think they walk on ready to go.
Wrapped and ready. Go there with it on. Cheers.